The room never felt right. From the first night I stood under its low yellow bulb and told people things meant to make the hairs on their arms climb. Something in the air answered the pauses I left, a tiny echo that wasn't mine and refused to leave. A shadow slid around the corner after a joke. A child in the third row blinked too slowly and smiled like practice. Audience members left mid-story to look out windows at nothing and returned with a blank stamp where their names should be. I prided myself on calibrating dread, pauses, misdirections, the right cadence of silence to make a cough sound like prophecy. I began to hear the texture of their silence, the way it pooled at the base of their throats. My reflection in the bar mirror lagged an extra blink. Sometimes it watched me with slow, deliberate disinterest. Overnight, I stopped recognizing my handwriting. The words I wrote in the morning were translations of something already written in the dark. The first time the room rearranged itself, the chairs shifted a fraction when I stepped to the center. The patterns they left on the linoleum were not human geometry, circles within circles, angles that refused to close. From the back row, someone hummed a note that bent like a horizon. The air thickened into a medium, heavy enough to drag language thin. On stage, my voice crawled through a membrane and returned with accents I had not intended. Arithmetic wrongness, syllables that counted in a bass I could not name. The audience became a choir, learning to mimic a language older than memory. When the light finally went out, it didn't flicker. The dark arrived like an invitation. Faces dissolved into gloss. What kept me upright was the sense they were listening not to me, but through me, as if I were a conduit for telemetry from something vast and indifferent. I thought I would feel terror, but curiosity is a hungry, practical thing. It let me stay and watch the ceiling pulse like a throat swallowing. I am sure now of only two things: that I taught them to pay attention, and that attention is not always content to stay polite. I stepped back into silence, certain only that whatever had learned to listen had not finished learning.